Hi again, everybody. Half hour late due to the length of tonight's Rangers game. This is Bob Page with our half-hour edition of the MSG Sports Desk, asking the question, how stupid now do certain members of the New Jersey Nets look? Guys like Jason Williams, who had guaranteed publicly a victory over the Nets, and yes, guys like Kenny Anderson and even Derek Coleman, who had talked similar trash coming into this series. This afternoon at the Garden, the Knicks not only overcame the Nets, but some stupidity on the part of referee Mike Mathis to beat New Jersey by the score of 90-81. So the Knicks take a commanding 2-0 lead in the best-of-5 affair, and they can wrap it up back at the Meadowlands Arena on Wednesday night. What on earth was Mathis thinking about when Ewing was bumped by Derek Coleman midway through the second quarter? Patrick didn't retaliate, yet Mathis hit him with his second technical of the game anyway. Automatic ejection. Charles Oakley picked up the slack. He had 20 points and 11 rebounds in the first half alone. Knicks go up 14 there. They held the Nets to just 3 points in the 5.5 minutes left in the quarter after Ewing was kicked out. Oakley 25 points, 24 rebounds in the game. Chuck Daly and company buried 55-33 at intermission. The third quarter saw the Nets roar back in Ewing's absence. DC blocks Derek Harper, then hustles back up court to take a return pass from Chris Moore's and dunk. Coleman had 15 points, 21 rebounds. But the Nets never got closer than 4 points to Pat Riley's Knicks. Final play of the third quarter, Kevin Edwards hits a jumper at the buzzer. Knicks' lead was down to just 6 going into the final stanza. Edwards shot only 3 of 12, had 11 points. Now, 4-point game, 70-66 for the Knicks. John Starks and Charles Smith worked the pick and roll for a monster Smith jam. He made the free throw, and New York was on its way. Great effort by Oakley here, battling down low for the rebound, then tossing it out to Hubert Davis for a three-pointer. He had 12 points on the afternoon. And coming off the bench in Ewing's stead was Herb Williams to give the Knicks a nice effort. He had 11 points, some perseverance here. Kenny Anderson had 21 points to lead New Jersey in a game they had to win with Ewing out of action, but didn't. And mark my words, that will cost the Nets this series.
If I'm going to get kicked out of a game, I wish, I would like to at least do something, to be kicked out. I think I'm a big part of this team, and to kick me out, without any justification, I think that's wrong. I mean, it could have hurt us. I'm very happy that we won the ball game. I thought that the guys did a tremendous job, Charles Oakley in particular, to come up with a big effort.
They seemed to really pick it up and got even more intense defensively, offensively, and really soared on the lead. And then come out at half, and you've got to just go play. And we scrambled back in it, and but we just had too many people that could not make any shots.
When Patrick got thrown out, I think that everybody just switched into another gear, and we stepped it up, and we had to, because he was our main threat. So I think when Herb came in, and I said, well, this is my time to do something else. I just got the shots and just kept fighting loose balls, and I don't get a lot of plays run, but hey, just one of them days, and hopefully, knock on wood, I can have a few more like that through the playoff.
This is not unexpected for me. I know my players had the audacity to talk in terms of winning here. I knew what this was going to be all about. I reminded of them at half of those kinds of statements, how foolish they are. I fully expected we would have a very hard time winning either one of these games. I do know we have to win one to win this series on this floor, but more importantly, we've got to try to protect home court.
Also today, Chicago grabbed a 2-0 lead in its series with the Cleveland Cavaliers winning at home over the Cavs 105-96. And there were 2 games out west on this date. This afternoon, Kevin Johnson had 38 points and 9 assists. Phoenix defeated Golden State to go up 2-0 in that series despite 32 points from Brooklyn native Chris Mullin, who led the Warriors. And tonight, Houston just about to wrap up a victory over Portland. That game is in the final seconds, and the Rockets will lead that series also 2 games.